If relentlessness had a face, it would be number 10, Bryan Mills from Taken.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Good luck.
I told you I would find you.
When most people say, "I'll kill you," it's just a threat. But when Bryan Mills says it, it's a promise. A retired CIA operative with a very particular set of skills, Mills turns an international human trafficking ring upside down just to save his daughter. What's terrifying isn't just his combat training, it's his relentlessness. You could be across the ocean, surrounded by guards. But if Bryan's after you, it's only a matter of time before he finds you and ends you. And if Bryan Mills is relentless, then the next one takes vengeance to an entirely new level. Number 9, Frank Castle, the Punisher himself. Frank Castle isn't a hero. He's a nightmare born from grief. After the mob kills his family, he declares war on crime itself. The Punisher isn't about justice, he's about punishment. And punishment means torture, bullets, and pain delivered with military precision. What makes him terrifying is the way he strips away your defenses. He doesn't just kill you, he makes sure you suffer first. But not all nightmares are forged in grief. Some are born from betrayal. Like number 8, Beatrix Kiddo, aka the bride from Kill Bill. Beatrix was shot, beaten, and left to die at her own wedding. And that mistake gave birth to one of the most terrifying warriors in cinema. Armed with a samurai sword, she takes on entire squads, the Crazy 88, and leaves the ground soaked in blood. But the scariest part isn't her fighting ability. It's her focus. The bride doesn't rage blindly. She hunts with calm, calculated fury. And when she's locked onto her target, there is no escape. And if the bride's vengeance is terrifying, the next man's ambition makes him equally dangerous. Enter number 7, Tony Montana from Scarface. Tony Montana starts as a poor immigrant, but he claws his way to the top of the drug world with nothing but brutality, ambition, and pure fearlessness. Tony is terrifying because he doesn't have a limit. Where most men hesitate, Tony charges head on, gun blazing, screaming,
"Say hello to my little friend!" You wanna play rough? Okay.
He's the kind of man who will destroy everything around him before he lets you take him down. And he won't just shoot you. He'll make sure the world remembers his name while he does it. But if Tony Montana is chaos incarnate, then John Rambo is order. Brutal, military precision forged in war. That's number 6, John Rambo from First Blood and sequels. Rambo isn't just a soldier. He's a weapon. Built for war, trained to survive anywhere. He can disappear into the jungle, set lethal traps, and take out entire squads single-handedly. Rambo is terrifying because he doesn't just fight you. He hunts you. Once you're in his territory, you're already finished. And the worst part, he doesn't need an army. He is the army. But sometimes, the scariest protagonists don't scream, they don't rage. They kill with silence. That brings us to number 5, Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Anton Chigurh isn't flashy. He doesn't scream, he doesn't threaten. He just walks into your life like death itself. Armed with his strange captive bolt pistol, Anton kills with the coldness of a machine. What makes him horrifying is his philosophy. He leaves life and death to the flip of a coin. You don't beg Anton for mercy. You flip. And if it's tails, you're gone. If Anton is the cold hand of fate, then Maximus is the blazing fire of vengeance.
To give you alias Maximus!
Maximus Decimus, Meridius from Gladiator, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. And I will have my vengeance, in this life or the next. That's Maximus. Once Rome's greatest general, betrayed, and turned into a slave, he rises again as a gladiator. But he's not fighting for fame. He's fighting for vengeance. Maximus is terrifying because he combines discipline, military genius, and unbreakable willpower. In the arena, he doesn't just kill, he dominates. And if Maximus dominates the arena, the next man dominates the jungle, even against an enemy not of this world.
Ugly motherfucker.
That's number 3, Dutch from Predator. Imagine facing a monster that can turn invisible, track your heat, and rip your spine out. Most men would panic, but Dutch doesn't. He adapts, he studies. He turns the hunter into the hunted. Covered in mud, using nothing but his brain, traps, and brute strength, Dutch proves why he's terrifying. No matter how powerful his enemy is, he'll find a way to outsmart them. But as terrifying as Dutch is, there's one man whose very name makes your blood run cold. Number 2, Jack Torrance from The Shining. Once a struggling writer, Jack becomes a living nightmare in the isolated Overlook Hotel. Driven mad by the hotel's sinister forces, he hunts his own family with chilling precision. Jack doesn't just rage. He calculates, stalks, and strikes without hesitation. Every step, every swing of that axe screams one thing: you cannot escape him.
Here's Johnny.
And finally, we arrive at the man, the myth, the Baba Yaga himself. Number 1, John Wick from the John Wick series. There's a reason the entire criminal underworld trembles when they hear his name. John Wick isn't just a hitman, he's the hitman. The Baba Yaga, the boogeyman you call when you need the impossible done. When they killed his dog, the last reminder of his wife, John Wick declared war on the world. What makes him the most terrifying protagonist ever? Precision, calmness, ruthlessness. He doesn't waste time. He doesn't waste bullets. One man versus armies, and the armies lose. You can run, you can hide. But if you cross John Wick, you're already dead. And there you have it, 10 movie protagonists you absolutely do not want to mess with. From relentless ex-agents to unstoppable hitmen, these characters aren't just heroes, they're forces of nature. So the next time you watch a movie and think, I'd like to take him on, remember, some of these men aren't just dangerous on screen, they're terrifying in every sense of the word. Which of these protagonists would you never want to cross in real life? Let us know. if you dare.